Alright guys, welcome back. Upfront MMA here, Upfront Tony, and we want to do a little discussion today. Boy, has boxing went and dropped the ball. They had a chance, boxing did. Boxing had a chance to make a complete turnaround today, and it could have made MMA the lesser of the combat sports. It's been laid out for you. The ball was yours to drop. You got the ball, you had the ball here, you ran it to the end zone and dropped it on the ground. Now, let me explain. MMA, as we know it, has been getting boring. We're having guys coming from all over the world. Nobody knows their name, who they are, where they came from. But all of a sudden, we're paying $80 to watch them fight. And it's starting to get a little bit old with everybody. There's no more Conor McGregors. There's no more Nate Diaz, Nick Diaz, BJ Penns. You know, all these names. They're all gone now. They're all gone. Khabibs, Jorge Masvidals. They're gone. What are you left with, guys? Maral Feelies and Umar Magomedovs, Magomard Ankalaevs, and everybody's tired of it. So boxing really had a chance because everybody knows MMA took over boxing, made boxing literally almost useless. And, you know, MMA came along and made boxing virtually unwatchable because MMA was so much more exciting. So boxing, Eddie Hearn comes out. And he's like, yeah, makes it known. He's like, can you name anybody in the UFC? Can you name 6 people in the UFC anymore? And then everybody in the MMA community started going around like, yeah, how come I know more boxers' names than MMA fighters? So then here they go, they got this great boxing weekend coming up where they could have easily stole the show from the UFC. Yeah, Devin Haney in a match and Ryan Garcia in the middle of Times Square, showing up with Batmobiles, Turkey Al-Ashikis, celebrities. And it ended up being the most incredibly boring night of boxing maybe anybody's ever seen. I mean, I can't understand it. All you saw was jab, run back, jab, run back, jab, run back, jab, 2, run back. The whole entire time. That's all anybody did. Did you see any uppercuts thrown at all today? Because an uppercut, you got to get in kind of close. You got to get in there and try to fight the guy to hit him with an uppercut. No. We got jabs from way downtown. Half the jabs are just thrown out there. Ain't even trying to hit nobody. Just putting their hand out there, I suppose, just for the sake of putting their hand out. So it's really a shame because the sports that we know and love, you know, boxing, you could have made a comeback today if you would have just had something exciting go down. You know, it could have been your show. Tomorrow you got another shot with Canelo Alvarez. But, I mean, he's fighting the guy that he's like minus 3,000 to beat. I mean, how exciting is that going to be, huh? I don't know. Boxing was doing good making its comeback. And boxing still has a chance to beat the UFC if it plays its card right. Let me tell you some of the reasons why I think that could be. See, with the boxing thing, you got the influencer and the celebrity aspect of it. Make no mistake, Jake Paul, even though you might not like him, Jake Paul is a big reason why people are watching boxing today. He got the younger generation involved. So you got influencers, you got celebrities, all of them can do boxing. Not everybody can do MMA or jiu-jitsu. So then number 2, you've got longer global legacy with boxing. Boxing's been around for years and years and years, 100 years. And it's all around the planet Earth. MMA is 30 years old, almost practically exactly, maybe a couple years more than that. But it doesn't have the same kind of long-lasting, ingrained thing that boxing has. Boxing is an Olympic sport, so it has a natural farming system for bringing up new guys and putting them into the world of fame. Boxing for sure has vastly simpler rules and presentation. You got 2 gloves. You're allowed to hit from here to here. Anything you want to do, except for elbow. And anybody can think of that. Anybody can memorize those rules. MMA these days with the referees, you got your hand down, your hand up, your knee down, your leg up. It counts for this. You can hit them with that. You can't do an elbow this way. You can do an elbow this way. It's too much for somebody to handle or try to even fathom, especially in this day and age of I need it now. I gotta have it right away. What's that called? Instant gratification. This is the day of instant gratification. Also, with boxing, you've got less brand exclusivity. UFC and MMA are practically synonyms in this day and age. Boxing, you've got some competition. You got WBO, NBO, HBO, all these different organizations putting on great fights. And the way they do it, they make an event, and then they make it an event. So they pick a great fight, like Canelo or some other guy, and they build a card around that. The UFC, they just have arbitrary cards. You know, oh gosh, it's UFC 316 time. Let's go and look at the paperwork. Okay, it's going to be where? Okay, in Des Moines. All right, let's see. Do we have any fighters anywhere near Des Moines? Yeah, because we don't want to pay to have them fly anywhere. So let's get all these local guys close as possible to Des Moines. Throw the card together. We got a fight night coming down the road. That's not the way that you build exciting cards. That's just like you're just doing it because you got nothing better to do. Like, I guess we got to come out with another card. It's just not exciting. It's not engaging. It doesn't get us talking at the water cooler. Event-driven marketing is what I'm talking about. They make an event. They market an event. And then they sell tickets to that event and pay-per-views to that event. But what did boxing do wrong today? It showed us their boring side. We're trying to get away from boring, and you just showed us more boring. There was no close quarters fighting because close quarters fighting is more dangerous and therefore more exciting. All night, jabs, jabs, run away, run away. Anytime there was any sort of getting close together, instead of hooks and uppercuts, they would just clinch, then have the referee separate them. All boxing did today was fumble the damn ball in the end zone. You had your chance. Today was your chance. And you failed. You had the talk of the town, being that the UFC has no star power. The talk of the entire combat world. And you brought out your star power and gave us nothing. Boredom. After literally, the Ryan Garcia, after the fourth round, I stopped watching. I started making this video, like writing the script for this, coming up with the ideas for this. I don't even feel like watching the rest of it. For as much MMA as I watch, I should know way more of a ratio of names than I do boxing, which I only hardly box. I only hardly watch boxing. But I know there's Canelo, there's Haney, there's Garcia, there's Fury, there's Usyk, Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even really watch the sport. I don't never even seen Anthony Joshua fight, but I know he exists. MMA, who do you got? Oliveira? Nobody knows Oliveira. I mean, we know Oliveira. Who else? Who's the big star? Sean O'Malley? Him? Who's the big star in the UFC? Islam Makhachev? That's your big star? Ilya Topuria, he's got maybe he could be the big star for you, but it's nothing. It's empty. It's a vast wasteland these days. Nobody wants to fight anymore. Everybody wants to get the belt, sit on it. Anytime it's a fight that you have to take that somebody you don't think you can beat, you fake an injury and you wait till somebody else pops up that you think you can beat. It's a shame. People get a ranking, they want to hold on to the ranking. They don't want to take no chances. That's why you got to give a guy like Ian Gary respect, because he just wants to fight. He doesn't care if it's number 11, 12, 2, or 3. Man wants to fight. That's what we need. More of that. I mean, we were watching this boxing match, and every single match, the guys finished the round or finished the entire match looking exactly like they did when they came in. No additional sweat, just the same workout sweat, the pre-workout sweat. Not a cut, not a ding, not a bruise, not a fat lip, not a bloody nose. I mean, what are we doing here? This is combat sports, and there's no combat. Everybody's stalling. What the hell is going on? Unbelievable. Boxing, you had your chance today and you dropped the ball. You got one more chance tomorrow with Canelo, but it's not going to be enough. Now you got Dana White wanting to come along and take over boxing too, and offer them no money and hire a bunch of nobodies. Guys, combat sports is in for a hell of an era. This is why I think we need to back as much as we can projects like bare knuckle boxing and dirty boxing. You're going to get grit, you're going to get blood, you're going to get excitement, and you're also keeping it to this simple rule base that everybody and their brother can understand. Anybody can go out and bare knuckle box. People love that. You can have celebrity bare knuckle boxing, influencer boxing. I'm sorry, influencer whatever. That's celebrity, influencer, celebrity boxing, dirty style. Sigh. Well, with all that being said, I've made my point. May Allah bless you. May Jesus save you. May Buddha give you all the information that you've been looking for. May the Hindu guy keep you from turning blue like he did. And in the Lord's name we pray, Das Vidani.